Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Learn English once again. In this video, I have come with an idea that is gonna helpful for you in improving your English. And believe me, I have also applied this thing in my daily routine, and it's very helpful for me also. That's why I'm sharing all these things with you. And if you apply these things for 30 days, these are gonna very useful for you guys also. So let's start a video without any delay. So the thing that I have observed in during my English journey is this: unless you measure something, you can't grow at all. So the same thing we should apply in our English journey also. If we want to grow our English, if we want to be fluent, if we want to be advance in our English, then what we need to do, we need to measure ourselves, we need to track ourselves, we need to know what is the level of our English at the present time and what it should be after 10 days, after 15 days. So for what, you can do one thing that I also apply in my life: make a plan of 30 days. Take a paper, on that paper write like this: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Every day you have to do any kind of activity that will helpful for you in improving your English. After doing that activity, you have to write on the same paper that day 1 I did this, day 2 I did that, day 3 I did this, like this. Now one question is also rising in your mind, I know very well, and what kind of activity you are gonna do. So there are so many activities. One day you can write something, you can read something, you can speak someone. Basically 4 are important: listening, speaking, reading and writing. These are 4 things that are must for you. So in day 1 you can do listening activity. Listening means here you can listen any online video on YouTube also, and you can listen any kind of conversation, any kind of interview, and this is gonna helpful for you. If I will talk about the speaking activity, then you can talk to anyone. If there is no one, you can talk to yourself in front of the mirror. And instead of this, if you have any friend, talk to that friend. And don't feel nervous at all, don't feel shy, because you are a learner, you are learning right now. Then you need not to feel shy at all, because after some days you are also going at the level of that person who is with whom you are going to talk. So don't judge yourself at all. Okay. Next thing that you can do, if I will talk about your writing skill, you can write anything. Just take a paper, start writing about your daily routine, about your friend, about your family members, and about your daily activities, what you are gonna do in the whole day and what you have did yesterday. You can write like this. And yeah, these are some idea for you, but there should be a minimum amount of pen also there. This is not that kind of thing that in day 1 I have make a plan that I'll read a newspaper, but only 5 minutes, and then I write day 1 I read a newspaper for 5 minutes, because it's not gonna helpful for you. You have to take a minimum amount of pen also. Then what you should do is just read a newspaper at least for 1 hour. Then you can write that I read a newspaper for 1 hour. And I am damn sure if you will start reading newspaper, it's gonna helpful for you a lot. Because when you start reading newspaper, it's not only improve your reading skill but also improve your vocab. Because in newspaper you will find a new words. You can underline the same word, and after reading the whole newspaper, you can find out the meaning of those words. Again, start reading the same newspaper, and that time you will be reminding the same words again. It will improve your vocab a lot. You will introduce with new words. If I will talk about your speaking activity, then what can you do? Just stand in front of mirror, then talk to yourself. One more thing that you have to do on the daily basis is this: that record at least 3 to 5 minute video of yourself. Just open the camera of your phone, start recording a video, and talk to yourself. You can speak each and everything that you want to say to yourself. Don't feel shy. Even then, if no one is listening to you, you need not to feel shy at all. because you are talking to yourself. And just make these kinds of videos on this. Just take take a goal that I have to create a video of 3 to 5 minutes per day. And just also write, rename the video after creating the video, rename it that this is day 1, day 2, day 3, like this. Then what will happen after 10 days, you will see what was the level of my English before 10 days and what's the level of it at the present time. When you will see the changes, you will automatically be motivated a lot. It will give you a lot of motivation and it's gonna helpful for you. All these things, you don't imagine that for all these things you have to take a patience also. You can't imagine that you start your English journey today and from today you are seeing a kind of change in yourself. No, this is not gonna happen. You have to take a patience. You have to wait for that, because these are the things that are not gonna happen eventually. That are not gonna happen initially. These will happen gradually. Eventually these things will happen. So these things will happen, but you also need to take some patience for those things. So that's all for today. I think this video will prove helpful for you. And if one more thing that I want to say, if you want to do your speaking practice, there are also so many online application available on Play Store that are free of cost, and these applications will help you a lot in improving your English. If you don't know about these applications, you can see my previous video, because in my previous videos I have also discussed about those applications. So that's all for today, and we will meet in the very next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.